as we enjoy great food, family, warmth, and well wishes in whatever our festive tradition may be, we share the beauty of the season by reaching out to the less fortunate. Please help us to help others with the KBLA Cover the Houseless Cozy Community Coat and Blanket Drive. All you have to do is drop off new or clean, gently used winter coats and blankets in the KBLA lobby during business hours, now through December 20th. All of the coats and blankets will be donated to unsheltered individuals and families experiencing houselessness. Simply bring your donation to 4434 Crenshaw Boulevard in Los Angeles, near Vernon Avenue, from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. weekdays. That's 4434 Crenshaw in historic Leimert Park. During the holidays and every day, let's remember, we keep us safe. We keep us warm. We are the safety net, and together we can cover the unsheltered. Get caught up in the spirit of the season, the spirit of love. Make a difference with your friends at KBLA Talk 1580.
I'm Zoe Williams, the voice of reason. If your relationship is in trouble, I'm the dude to call. Has your soulmate become your cellmate? Does black love still exist? What are your bedroom turnoffs? Fantasies and fetishes. Financial infidelity. I'm dating a fat person. Are they worth the wait? Trust me, this gonna be crazy.
How about the heavy stuff?
The child wasn't his, and he still had to pay child support.
It's a very heated topic.
How was that right?
Mama's baby, daddy's maybe.
I just have so many questions I want to ask you.
I just like to kiss. Is there something wrong with that?
Damn.
He told me he had a vasectomy. I'm pregnant.
Betrayal has been committed.
Hit you with the bad pipes routine.
How does he maintain his humposity?
He likes it when it pinches my nips.
Why can't you open up, brother?
I'm a karate man. Karate man rules on the inside. They don't show their weaknesses.
Yeah.
How do you write women so well?
Zoe Williams,
Reason and accountability.
the voice of reason.
Welcome to my series on the mother wound, and we're going to talk today about what kinds of behaviors create the mother wound, because there are quite a range of things that can happen, and you might have almost all of these, you might have a few. There is no specific number that says, oh, you get the wound and you don't, because we're talking about the intersection between who we are, who our parents are, our own genetics, our own temperament, disposition, and that interplay that is so difficult to understand. But I found that, and the research shows, I think, in most of the books that talk about these kind of wounds, especially when we talk about moms who've struggled with disorders like narcissism or borderline, but are often also called immature, we know that certain behavioral patterns and emotional patterns tend to create wounds. So let's get into what those look like. We're really talking about, number one, a constant and chronic demeaning, minimization, and invalidation of who you are. In fact, highly invalidating environments are the core. As I was talking in yesterday's video about this nest that creates the mother wound, I would say that a highly invalidating environment by any parent, frankly, can create a wound, or partner, but we're talking about in general. So feeling seen, feeling heard, feeling safe, like you matter, that's going to be the core of it. So we can see a lot of criticism, demeaning, minimizing, in that kind of regard. Like, oh, who do you think you are? You don't feel that way. Don't get too big for your britches. Those are like old comments, but that's kind of how it is. Like, who do you think you are? Don't shine too bright. By the way, if they're narcissistic, shine enough so I can feel good about who you are and who I am. But don't take the light away from me, for example. We can often see parents who scapegoat kids, who blame them. This is your fault. It's your fault for our bad relationship. Things like that. Behaviors and punishments that are very specific to saying, there's something wrong with you. You're bad. You're unlovable. Having a parent.
That's Kim Sage. She's on fire. All of these early childhood dynamics will create maybe a performative femininity in order to get what you want. Could create a performative masculinity in order to be accepted or approved or acknowledged or validated. Tonight's topic, though, performative femininity. My goodness, faux femininity. Heavy topic tonight, my goodness. In a world increasingly captivated by the interplay of gender roles, the concept of performative femininity emerges as a provocative lens through which to examine interpersonal relationships. This notion arises from very deep questions about authenticity, societal expectations, and inner work necessary for genuine connection. By deconstructing the layers of performative femininity, we can illuminate the dynamics that shape our relationships, both with ourselves and with others. Performative femininity often manifests as a collection of external traits and behaviors designed to secure validation from masculine energies. Many individuals may find themselves engaging in this performance, which can resemble a cosplaying of femininity. This phenomenon reflects deeper issues of self-worth and the desire for acceptance, leading to a critical inquiry. How does the pursuit of external validation hinder the development of authentic self-expression? The father wound might struggle to embody her masculine energy authentically. Like if a woman has a father wound, she might struggle to embody her masculine energy because of that wound, leading her to instead adopt a version of femininity that seeks approval from male partners. Similarly, a woman with a mother wound may find herself disconnected from her own feminine essence, perpetuating a cycle of role playing which lacks depth. This raises another important question. How do paternal dynamics shape our understanding and embodiment of gendered energies? Carl Jung's concept of the split anima underscores the complexity of these dynamics. This archetype suggests that individuals often navigate conflicting ideas of femininity, oscillating between nurturing and seductive roles. Such internal conflicts can lead to relational imbalances where partners engage in a dance of performative energies rather than authentic expression. Could two individuals cosplaying their respective energies create an illusion of balance within their relationship, masking the deeper inner work they both are trying to avoid? Ugh, goodness. This illusion may provide temporary comfort, yet it often fosters disconnection and dissatisfaction in the long run. Empirical evidence supports the notion that performative behaviors attract partners reflecting similar insecurities and unresolved emotional wounds. B.F. Skinner's principle of behaviorism highlights how reinforcement shapes our interactions, suggesting that individuals might unconsciously cultivate relationships that mirror their performative tendencies. What kind of energies does faux femininity attract? And how might those dynamics further complicate relational health? I've got more. I'll wait. We've got callers on the line. Let me get her back in here. Nzinga, give us your final thought.
Oh, no, just, I think the faux feminine might attract a man who maybe might have a mother wound himself, or maybe someone who doesn't feel loved, and this faux feminine comes along, cosplaying all the right things and saying all the right things and making them feel, that somebody has their back, when in actuality, that's the farthest from the truth. It's like you're a mark almost. I don't know. But I think once a man finds out or comes into awareness, I think it's the whole community kind of catches it, because now this one woman, and sometimes men tend to do, respectfully, just observation, not a judgment, but sometimes, that one woman may do him dirty. And it's really a hit to the community, because now he don't want to fool with nobody.
He don't want to mess with nobody. Because that one woman just destroyed the whole situation. I hear you.
Yeah, well, that's all. That's just my observation.
Nzinga, guess what you just did?
Brought Pensacola in the building.
Pensacola, Florida is in the building. If you want to bring your city in the building and join this powerful discussion, all you got to do is call me. 1-800-920-1580. We've got Cali Soul, Denver, Colorado. Get in here. What are your thoughts?
Good evening.
Uh-oh. Let me see. Are we on speakerphone? Let me just make sure, because we got to hear you, chap.
Does it sound cool?
Yeah, you sound good. All right, talk to me.
Okay.
And then we go on to Blaze from Queens, New York. Go ahead.
Oh, bless it. So, in my starter marriage, I was faking the funk with my femininity. And I didn't even realize it because my examples of femininity just, were not necessarily examples of femininity. A lot of mothers push through and they provide, and some things might slip through the cracks, such as femininity. So I didn't know what femininity really was. I was mirroring what I had been raised and seen while I was raised. So absolutely, like, your childhood wounds definitely help you to create your world as an adult. And that's dangerous. That can be dangerous. The one thing that I appreciated once I ended that relationship, I remember reading 5 Love Languages. And when I took the test, physical touch and words of affirmation were like the last 2 on my list, the worst. And I was like, wow, because what was it? Acts of service and quality time were my top 2. And when I examined myself, I was like, yeah, but I do want to know how to express physical touch, because I didn't grow up really experiencing that. It wasn't huggy and lovey and all of this stuff, right? It was just strength. That was all I seen, was strength, power, strength, power, strength, power. So therefore, that's what I emulated. And I remember in the 5 Love Languages, they said when you first start to try on a new love language and cultivate it, it's going to feel weird. It's going to feel fake.
It's going to feel awkward. Yeah, it's going to feel
awkward, but you got to push through and you got to keep doing that so that you can get to that place. And I really did desire, to be able to express and experience physical touch without feeling weird. Like holding hands in public was like, what? Holding hands on the sofa. I was like, I don't need to hold your hand. What are you, I'm here. We're here, But like I said, when I really examined it, I was like, I want hugs. I want to hold hands. It's just that I never really, learned how to do it and push through the weirdness. You probably start mirroring those things like when you're a kid, like maybe middle school, high school, right? But that wasn't what I was doing, So I hear what you're saying about the toxicity of it. Like folks are faking the funk in order to garner monetary things. And that is dangerous. And we do have a lot of people, especially young folks, and young women specifically. I was hanging out with some of my young community nieces a few weeks ago, and it was like folks are still raising princesses and princes. They're not teaching folks how to stand on their own, be a whole, complete individual, know how to provide for yourself, because God has given us all the capability to provide for ourselves, women and men and others. So when you go into a relationship thinking somebody is about to complete me, somebody about to take care of me, and that's when a lot of these young women, no disrespect, but that's what I'm hearing in the community. Oh, yeah, you cute, girl. You're going to get a ball player, and you're going to live the fabulous life. You're going to you're going to have a maid, you're going to have nannies. Some of these young girls like, oh, yeah, I'll have a baby. I want the soft life, but only if I can get a mommy makeover afterwards. And it's like, do you know the what God created? You don't need no mommy makeover. There's women that done had 5 children that snapped back without a mommy makeover. But they had to do the work. And there's some people that health things come up and they can't snap back. You know, that's different. But to have the mentality of somebody is going to come and rescue me and take care of me. I don't really need to take my education seriously or how to provide for myself seriously because, you know, I'm cute.
And
somebody gonna snatch me.
Right. And I just have one interjection. We have to understand, yes, black don't crack, but beauty is a currency that depreciates over time.
There we go.
Go ahead, finish.
So
I didn't mean to jump in. Go ahead.
Yeah, you did. That's why you did it. You know? but like, and if you don't take care of that inner beauty, then yeah, that outside beauty gonna crack. And let me tell you something. What they say, your house of cards is about to fall.
Wow. Yes. Yes.
And it gets to falling, you know. And mine fell. I was, like I said, I didn't know what I was doing. I needed that relationship to teach me and to give me a thirst of like, well, okay, what does this look like? You know, a book that I would recommend for those of the ladies out there, because I'm speaking to the ladies, that are not toxic in wanting to understand their femininity. There's a book by Stormy O'Meriton called Captivating. And that book helps you understand your femininity a lot in a healthy way, you know, because you should do it for you. It feels good to learn how to nurture yourself first before you start reaching out to a brother or, you know, whatever your orientation is to nurture somebody else.
Kelly, I love you. Guess what you just did?
About Denver in the building.
Denver, Colorado is in the house. We appreciate it so much. If you want to bring your city in the building, all you got to do is call me, 1-800-920-1580. We're on complete fire tonight. When I come, listen, I'm going to go to Blaze. Blaze, get in here, Blaze.
Good evening, my brother.
Blaze, you can't
appreciate you.
Blaze, you call it back to back to back, Blaze. Come on, you know I'm gonna get to you, brother. I love you, man. But it's sisters in here tonight giving up game, and you keep calling and hanging up. Now it's your time. You on the air live. What are your thoughts?
First off, I gotta say thank you to my sisters. The only reason I was aggy because I'm doing the YouTube and the call from the phone. So I was missing out on game being on hold. That's the only reason I'm upset.
You could always go back and listen to it on the podcast, brother. But go ahead, brother.
And I appreciate that. And thanks again to the sisters, because the brief moments where I did hang up, I picked up some more to bring to the party. So first off, the world is a stage, and we all actors. Let's acknowledge that.
All right, Blaze, hold on 1 second. We got to go to break. When we come forward, please have your thoughts together, because I'm going to come right to you. Let's do it.
Reasons. The reasons that we're here, the reasons that we fear, our feelings won't disappear. You're listening to the Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580. Are you an entrepreneur looking to take your business to new heights? KBLA Talk 1580 is your partner in success. Every day, we celebrate and elevate Black-owned businesses across our community. Our KBLA SMB Marketplace currently features The Cookie Dip, Bad Ash Bakes, Hair Concoction, Higher Education Accreditation Consulting, LACC Radiology Technology Department, and Malik Books. Your business deserves to be heard. Let KBLA Talk 1580 amplify your voice and connect you with our powerful community of listeners. Email smb@kbla1580.com today. That's smb@kbla1580.com. At KBLA Talk 1580, we've got your black. If we're the ones disproportionately impacted by these climate catastrophes, why should we be silent? Turning up the volume all year long on the climate conversation for KBLA Talk 1580.
The possibility of lung cancer can be pretty scary, especially if you're one of approximately 8 million current or former smokers at high risk. That's why SaveByTheScan.org wants you to know that now there's a breakthrough low-dose CT scan that can detect lung cancer early, and it only takes 60 seconds. You stop smoking, now start screening. For an easy quiz to see if you're eligible, visit SaveByTheScan.org. It could save your life. SaveByTheScan.org is brought to you by the American Lung Association's Lung Force Initiative and the Ad Council.
Eric was way behind on his taxes.
I owed a lot of money to the IRS, almost $15,000.
Eric called Optima Tax Relief.
When Optima Tax got involved, the calls would stop, the threats would stop. It was easy like 1, 2, 3.
Optima Tax Relief took care of Eric's problem.
And now my debt is clean. I don't owe anything.
Call Optima Tax Relief for a free consultation. Call 800-919-9077. 800-919-9077.
Optima Tax Relief.
What if you could hear your favorite song for the first time again? Introducing the all-new, reimagined Nissan Kicks. With an available Bose Personal Plus sound system that uses speakers in the headrest to create a 360-degree listening experience. You've never heard anything like this. Reimagine your music and your drive. Experience the all-new, reimagined Nissan Kicks for yourself at nissanusa.com today.
Available feature. Bose is a registered trademark of the Bose Corporation.
After you use Bounce Dryer sheets and realize how fresh, soft, less wrinkled, and less staticky your laundry can be, you'll every time. Like those socks that smell like they've been through a marathon. Or that blanket that's got wrinkles on its wrinkles. Maybe even your chatty coworker who keeps distracting you. Okay, Bounce Dryer sheets can't do it all. But for fresher, softer, better laundry,
You know you want some more. More. It's the voice of reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
Do you have a partner who started out as charming and caring, but now turns every positive into a negative, is irritable, anxious, annoyed, and complains incessantly, mostly about you? Do you get disgusted looks, sighs of despair to let you know how hopeless and clueless you are? Does your partner mock you, demean you in other ways, or disrespect you while simultaneously accusing you of having no respect for her? If this sounds super familiar, you may be dealing with a female covert narcissist. Now, it's possible that the reason for this behavior is something other than narcissistic personality disorder. And to learn more about these other potential causes, please click on the link above.
What? I asked the question earlier. I said, is faux femininity fake feminine you acting? It's performative? Is that like cognitive empathy? They say narcissists can't feel. They can't empathize. So they fake feeling. They fake empathy. Are you telling me there are women out there who are masters of faking femininity? The narcissist is looking for some supply. Are you saying there are certain women out there that are looking for supply? 1-800-920-1580. We got Blaze, Queens, New York. Get in here, Blaze. You're the first man of the night. You better come with that fire, brother. What are the thoughts on tonight's topic?
So the thoughts, I appreciate the game. I really just want to leave people with stuff to think about because none of us had the answers. First and foremost, I don't know if any of the OGs got the same game I got. Faux femininity. Wake up call. We all act in a role. The world is a stage and we are the players. All right? And I heard from the OGs, fake it till you make it. You know, put a like in the chat if you got the same game I got. So for people to fake femininity, I don't see anything wrong with that as long as you plan to authentically step into the role. Same with masculinity. But with that said, why is it that any one of us get to really determine what is authentic? I'm pretty sure each of us have seen and playing a manipulative role in the fact that, you know, we wanted to do something for someone, but under the carpet, we really wanted to get this out of them. So I don't actually see a wrong with it as long as the intention of what it's trying to accomplish is pure. I'm going to be the man and take on 2-3 jobs, even though I don't want to, because I want my girl to feel comfortable and have my damn babies already. Like, you know what I'm saying? Wow. That's to bring God's glory. So I think he's going to forgive us for acting, you know what I mean, in that case, you know what I mean?
Wow, that was heavy, bro. Blaze, guess what you just did, brother?
Yes, sir.
Do you know what you just did?
Did I just put Queens on the map?
There you go. You brought Queens in the building. We appreciate the call. Thank you, man. Listen, when I come forward, we got Nikki from the SIP. Oh, my God. I can't wait to get Nikki in here. We got Theo from Charleston, South Carolina. Listen, if you want to bring your city in the building, all you got to do is call me at 1-800-920-1580. We got a lot to talk about.
My way through the rush hour, trying to make it home just for you. I want to make sure that your dinner will be waiting for you. But when you get there, you just tell me you're not hungry at all. You said you'd rather read the paper and you don't want to talk. You like to think that I'm just crazy when I say that you changed. I'm convinced I know the problem. You don't love me the same. You're just going through the motions and you're not being fair. I've got my pride. I will not cry. Still I can't.
He's on fire tonight. It's the Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams, exclusively on KBLA Talk 1580.
I'm Amber Payton with 4 Things You Should Know from BIN News. Rapper NBA Youngboy pled guilty to his role in a drug ring posing as a doctor to obtain codeine. The plea avoids jail time as he's expected to serve a federal sentence for gun charges. Former Columbus, Ohio police officer Adam Coy, recently convicted of murdering Andre Hill, an unarmed black man, in 2020, is requesting a new trial. Coy's defense attorneys filed the motion ahead of his sentencing set for next Monday. A man is agreeing to a $50,000 settlement of a lawsuit that accuses a Wilmar, Minnesota police officer of arresting him based on race. Derek Gilbert sued officer Christopher Flatten and the city on allegations he was illegally arrested in 2022. The American Liberties Union calls the arrest a walking while black case. And 39 of the 43 escaped monkeys from a South Carolina research facility have been recaptured. Alpha Genesis reports the animals returned to humane traps and are in good health. Get BIN News on demand 24/7 at BINnews.com.
Imagine a photograph of your favorite place in California. Then right in the middle of it, one piece of litter. Litter has no place in our lives, not one piece. Together, let's change that. Clean California. Zero litter is the goal. CleanCA.com.
Follow the leader. KBLA Talk 1580. Follow the leader.
If you're not following KBLA Talk 1580 on all of our socials, then you're missing out. Download our app and find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and on the web at KBLA 1580.
That's right.
Again, you can find all of our socials at KBLA 1580.
We've got a lot to talk about.
By the way, if you miss any of our weekday shows in real time, you can always catch up by checking out the podcast of your favorite shows at your leisure. At KBLA Talk 1580, we've got your black.
Got your black. Follow the leader. Oh my God. Follow the leader. Follow the leader. Follow the leader. Follow the leader.
Have you heard of the 50-30-20 rule? This can help you spend and save your money wisely. So, how does it work? Distribute your dollars into 3 buckets. 50% towards needs, 30% towards your wants, and 20% goes to savings. Use this tool to help your journey to financial success. Sponsored by J.P. Morgan Chase & Company.
To the 100 million people who owe the IRS money, this message is for you. We've helped tens of thousands of people close the door on their tax debt. So if you feel like you're stuck in a hole with IRS tax debt, then this is the easiest way to get a resolution quickly. To qualify for a no-pay or low-pay resolution, visit taxclosure.org to get free from the IRS once and for all.
To keep your bank accounts, income, and assets secure, tax closure is your same-day cure.
Watch out! You got me!
The galaxy is safe once again.
In the pretend universe, kids play with pretend guns. In the real world, it's up to us to make sure they don't get their hands on a real gun. If you have a gun in the house, keep it locked, unloaded, and stored separately from ammunition. Safe gun storage saves lives. Learn how to make your home safer at endfamilyfire.org. That's endfamilyfire.org. Brought to you by End Family Fire, Brady, and the Ad Council.
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that's perfect for you. With Venture X, earn unlimited double miles on everything you buy and turn everyday purchases into extraordinary trips. Plus, receive premium travel benefits like access to over 1,300 airport lounges where you just check in and chill out. Open up a world of possibilities with Capital One. What's in your wallet?
Terms apply. Lounge access is subject to change. See CapitalOne.com for details.
KBLA Talk 1580. We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA Talk 1580, connecting you with services and solutions. LA County's new Justice Care and Opportunities Department, or JCOD, is here to support justice-involved individuals and their families. The JCOD Support Center is now taking calls at 1-833-LACJCOD. That's 1-833-522-5263. Available 7 days a week from 6 a.m. to 11 p.m., the Support Center is your one-stop shop for re-entry issues and court support. They offer court reminders, connections to local services, transportation assistance for housing, court appearances, and childcare. The JCOD hotline provides personalized help to connect you with services that you need. And don't forget to check out justiceconnect.org for more information. Remember, it's free and available every day at 1-833-522-5263. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
Hey there, Los Angeles. This is James Lucky Jr., publisher and editor of Los Angeles News Observer. Are you hungry for news that matters to you in the African-American communities of Los Angeles? Well, buckle up, because we got the scoop you've been craving. Stay in the know and never miss a beat with our free weekly publications conveniently available near you. Or hop on the digital wave and become an exclusive subscriber at OGNSC.com. Don't forget to join the party on Instagram and Twitter at OGNSCINC for behind-the-scenes access and sizzling updates. No more FOMO. Let's stay informed, connected, and empowered together.
This is KBLA Talk 1580. Talk radio. That's music to your ears. We're unapologetically progressive. KBLA Talk 1580. You're listening to the voice of reason with Zoe Williams. Only on KBLA Talk 1580.
In this video, we're talking about women who become exceedingly competitive and they try to make other women look stupid when they get around men. You may have even dealt with this with so-called female friends and women in your family. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share if you find value here. Let's get this channel to 100,000 subscribers. I know with your help, we can reach that goal. So I want to give you 3 ways that women try to make women look stupid when they get around men and why this happens. If this has ever happened to you, you are with one of your friends, you're having a good time, maybe you go to brunch, maybe you were just, chatting it up wherever you are, and a man comes along and she changes her whole personality and starts doing things to embarrass you. And you were like, that's not cool. Like, we're supposed to be friends, or we're supposed to be cousins. We're supposed to be auntie and niece. Where is this coming from? So don't be shocked when this happens. And really begin to understand that you know people by their fruit. So when they're showing you this fruit, you got to respect the fruit, independent of the title they carry in your life. Meaning auntie, sister, whatever the title is. So number 1. They will bring up embarrassing stories that have no place in the present conversation. And so you're at brunch, you see a guy that you know from the neighborhood, or she sees a guy that she knows that you went to college with, and it's like, we give him a name. Hey, Mark, how you doing? Mark comes over. Hey, what you doing? Hey, you want to join us? So Mark comes over. He sits and he's talking with you at brunch.
Wait, that's Cassandra Mack. Now, is this part of Fofanity? Faux femininity? This reminds me of the Quincy Jones. Fofanity, man, We're not saying curse words and saying shamalama ding dong. Fofanity. No, faux femininity. Is this part of faux femininity? This is very interesting. So women show out for men in front of... This is deep. So this is part of the catty piece, right? Oh, this is deep. We got callers on the line. Let's get everybody in here. I want to hear everybody's opinion. I want to hear everybody's thoughts on this. Who's up next? We got Theo from Charleston and then Nikki from the SIP. Theo, what are your thoughts real quick?
Let's go in on it. Okay. Add this song to your playlist. Commons Testify. So let's look at it like this, though. If a woman is playing chess in real life, right? Exercise as many pawns as she can to exercise resources from that individual. Mm-hmm. I'm here to get your resources. No matter how much I have to use my femininity in a good way or a Jezebelic way. So she's doing what she's been taught from childhood to be able to say, I need to survive. I'm here to survive. Mm-hmm. If life is a game, she's playing her part the best as she can. And she's doing it in a way that speaks to basically survival.
You sound like you have a bit of experience with this type of woman.
Yeah, just a little.
You know why, though, right?
It's clear, though. It's clear, yeah.
Why?
I can understand now.
Why do you attract this type of woman?
Not dealing with the self, not exercising those inner childhood wounds or the demons.
Good. I'm just glad you owning it. There we go.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Right, because I don't want to hear no blaming. I ain't gonna let the women blame you.
No,
and I ain't gonna let you blame the woman. It's you, boy. You're broken on the inside, ain't
you? So it basically says, like, if any man is listening beyond anybody besides myself, we have to do the work.
100%. 100%. I agree with you. Hey, Theo, guess what you just did, my friend?
Charleston all the way in the building.
Charleston, South Carolina in the building. Hey, if you want to bring your city in the building, all you got to do is call me. Nikki from the SIP. Nikki from Mississippi. You know we got to give her space. Give us some food for thought on this topic, Nikki. We've missed your voice for quite some time.
Oh,
Hey.
brothers, oh, and the fam. What the green God is dressing. The song I was referring to by Alexander O'Neal that should be on your playlist is You're a Fake Baby.
You're
you can't
a fake.
conceal it.
Oh, yeah.
Know how I know? Because I can feel it.
Okay, you're a fake. We can put on fake. Alexander O'Neal, we got you.
That's very appropriate here. When we are in an environment of adding attributes, eyelashes, hair extensions, wigs, breasts, behinds, etc., it only serves to perpetuate not the real you. My family members would say to you, I don't understand why we would play with people's feelings. So the game part of fake femininity, I don't understand anyway. I've not ever needed to be fake. I've never had trouble attracting a man in any form. Poor, rich, fat, skinny, tall, athlete. I've never had that problem because authentic radiates whether I wanted to or not to all of those groups of people. Fakeness only attracts certain types. I've never needed to stroke a man's ego because where I come from, if you provide positive reinforcement, sensitive encouragement, his ego will become healthy and doesn't need stroking.
We got a grown-up in here right now. Keep talking.
I don't understand that part of women's activity. Because it's not coming from a healthy place. Now, I realize I'm secure, so I'm in the minority. And clearly, I came from a secure environment. But you need to understand, if you are perpetuating, I want to be married, when what you really wanted was the fairy tale wedding. And then after that's over and you actually have to be a wife who deals with a husband, and then you're ready to go when those people show up? Well, how did we get here? Well, we were being fake to begin with. How you start out is how you end up, generally speaking. None of this outside attribute added to ever turns out well. Because you're going totally against what your purpose, why you were created. You're never going to get a positive result from that. If you are trying to extract from another human being, and that is your objective to begin with, then you're going to get a Jezebel ending. Please do your homework and understand what that means. I told you before, torn apart and eaten by dogs. Still in hell right now.
You're talking about the hounds of hell. I'm sorry.
That's right now. If you're from the South, she is there to yet. A man, particularly not a male boy, but a man, is going to be able to tell what he's looking at. He may experience time and space in his life where he wants it to look like a certain shape. But when the part of him that gets quiet and is experiencing the real world when he leaves home, if he can return to that home and the space has been made for him to come and leave everything that happened outside that door outside, it's not going to matter to him as much what it looks like. If you can create an environment which starts in you, woman, extends to the space you create around you house, whether he's paying for it or not, he's going to return to that space. That space is real to him. He was created to find the woman who can create that space. That's kings only respond to queens.
Come on. Wait, stay with me, Nick. Don't hold it. Just right there. Just let them marinate on kings only respond to queens. When we come forward, we're going back to Nikki from the SIP so she can wrap it up because she preaching. We need a praise break.
Is it good to you? More Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams when we come forward.
Medicare open enrollment is here, and it's a time you can make changes to your health coverage. Yet, watch out for enrollment and marketing scams. Remember, Medicare will neither call you nor solicit your business. Guard your card. Never give out your Medicare number to strangers. Unsolicited calls, door-to-door visits, and emails are prohibited. Take your time. Don't feel pressured to make a quick decision. Report scams to our California Senior Medicare Patrol at 1-855-613-7080.
Whether you're going over the river and through the woods in the capable Silverado 1500, getting the choir to church on time in the 3-row Traverse,
Thank you!
or driving cross town to deliver your famous Cajun-spiced holiday turkey in the Equinox EV, America's most affordable EV with a 315-plus mile range. Add confidence to every holiday adventure and get it done with a rugged and capable Chevy truck or SUV. Find your red tag. Get 0% APR financing for 36 months on select popular Chevy models when you finance with GM Financial. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
Offer available on all 2025 Equinox and 2024 Silverado, Equinox EV, Blazer EV, and Silverado EV models. The monthly payment is $2,860 for every $1,000 you finance. Example down payment 22.2%. Must finance with GM Financial. Some customers may not qualify. Not available with lease and some other offers. Take new retail delivery by 12/2/24.
Thank you! Climate justice, climate equity, climate resilience. By any other name, we demand environmental justice in 2024 and beyond. We're KBLA Talk 1580, and we don't black down. KBLA Talk 1580. We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA Talk 1580, connecting you with services and solutions. If you need help getting your resume in order, finding job training, or landing a job, we've got 3 great options for you. First, the City of Los Angeles has WorkSource centers across the area offering free job support. The California Workforce Development Board can help you with everything from GED prep to vocational training at no cost to you. On the federal level, the Department of Labor's American Job Centers offer a full range of services for job seekers and businesses alike. Visit careeronestop.org, or for more info, just call California's Help Center or visit cwdb.ca.gov or call 916-657-1440. For the City of Los Angeles programs, go to ewdd.lacity.gov or call 213-744-7300. All these services are free to help you get your next job. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
You know you want some more. It's the Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
the nature of relationships these days is very superficial, not necessarily just because one gender does more or less. It's because both genders are competing for attention for the wrong reason and leveraging the wrong tools. We are seeing a high percentage of women on social media portraying themselves and posting content that dilutes the idea of femininity, the elegance of a woman. On the other hand, a lot of men are compensating heavily by showcasing obsessively a lifestyle that they think is the equivalent of being a man of value. This dilutes masculinity as well. When we think about a smart, capable man, you want him to be brave and courageous. Their value comes from how they change society, how they impact people's lives. We have to redesign our approach if we are aiming to be celebrated as a man or as a woman and build tremendously successful, long-lasting relationships.
She's cooking. She gets it. Let me get Nikki from the SIP in here. Nikki, give me your final thought.
Food for thought. The true feminine part of a woman rises to the occasion in the presence of true male masculinity.
Ooh, okay. Here we go.
When you are in the presence of manhood, not male boyhood, but true manhood, fake is not ever going to be present in that environment because true and real is required. Just remember that.
Nikki, I love you. You know that. And
I love all of you. That's why I keep calling going, come on, kids. What we doing?
And guess what you just did, hon?
My brother SIP in the building. I love everybody.
We love you, Nikki, from the SIP. Always in here cooking with the rarest grease. Hey, we got Hustle from Miami, Florida, our final caller. Hustle, what are your thoughts on tonight's topic?
Man, listen, I can't disagree with nothing Nikki had to say.
Nah, she cooked.
But
but
when it comes to this topic, see, what we need to realize is a lot of the fake faux femininity that we're seeing, it ain't even about the man. It's about women competing with other women. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to use one of your words. I'm going to give you credit, though. Figo.
Figo, yeah.
The ego tells them that they need to win by any means. Now, you have to understand women are different than men. They engage in warfare differently. But I just want to put this out there for the men. Hold your head up high, man. It's not even about you all the time. Sometimes it's the women battling themselves. Wow. Step out the way and let them hold that L. I'm gone.
Hustle. Wait, Hustle. Hold on.
What's up?
Now, you know, there's two sides to every coin. And Nikki kind of touched on it a little bit. And I know I've been on the men. I've been, dealing with my brothers. But she said when a man is in his truth, her fakery can't exist in that space. So in a way, it alludes to this bidirectionality of fake seeking its own level, right? The fake in him. You heard the brother from South Carolina. I forgot the brother's name just that quick. He's a good brother. He calls in all the time. I call him my nephew. I done forgot his name just that quick. But he just said, I asked him, I said, yo, you know why you keep attracting a particular type of person? He was like, yeah, Theo. Brother Theo. Yeah, he was like, that's because I haven't dealt with certain things that I need to deal with. Do you think our brothers, we kind of struggle with accepting that? Or do we just look at the woman not being authentic and say, she's just not real, but I'm real? Do you think we struggle with that?
Well, listen, life is going to show us what it is, and I've been saying this for a very long time. When you stand in your own and your righteousness, they're going to get from around you.
They're going to get
So
from
when I
around
said,
you.
brother, they're going to get, I said step back and let them take the L. I didn't say stand there and mix it up and keep trying to fight. No. When it's time for them to go, let them go.
Attila said, if she fake, you fake. True or false?
No, that's false.
Why is that
because
false?
she could, I'm going to show you about she could be fake. And then as soon as you find out what's real, it dissolves. Now, if you stay and entertain it, now we're talking about the same ilk. Remember, it's a process of oil separating from water.
So you're saying, if I'm understanding you, fake can be in the presence of real, which contradicts Nikki.
Come on, bro. No, it don't contradict Nikki because
Nikki
it could be in the presence of it temporarily. Remember, everything don't happen in a flash. It's all spectrum. It's all, you understand, there's a flow to it. There's a wave to it.
This is good. I like this conversation. I'm just going to say this. If you don't conquer you, somebody sent to you will. If you don't conquer you, somebody sent to you will. And I know this to be real. I know this to be a fact. Hey, guess what you just did, Hustle?
Dade County, River.
Dade County, you already know what it is. A night full of phone calls, a great conversation. I'll be back tomorrow with another slapper. You already know what it is. Deuces!